Oh, the stage amazing coming. I'll hang on here for a little bit. Happy New Year, in case somebody does, and then I decided to upload this. By the way, guys, if I do upload this, I have a new Instagram page for my business. It is Jenna _ intuitive therapy. I'll type it in the chat box right now in case you guys are interested in looking me up and adding me on there. Well, let's see. I guess we'll do my immunology deck here in case somebody does. I'll hang around here for a little bit. This is my newest deck. It's called Moonology Oracle Card Deck. Gotta scratch the nose. By 𝐲𝐫𝐵𝐽𝐻. It's pretty cool. This is the one that has the moon phases and the zodiac signs. So if I upload this, we'll see. I'll hang out here. 9:15, 9:20, because it's kind of last minute, you know. So these are the cards. Let's see what we can expect for today or just this month or any messages that want to come out for this deck for everybody. Are these cards upside down? Not supposed to be. And if I do upload this, oh, hey, hi, hey, how are you doing? Happy New Year. I'm okay. How are you doing? I've been better. Thank you for coming. How's your new year starting off for you so far? Is it okay? Is it better than last year? It's okay. Yeah, I know. So is mine. It's actually kind of the same, if not kind of worse so far. But things can always change around, right? Any improvements on your situation? Oh, my son went back to daycare. Oh, that's good. Does he like his daycare? I don't know. Oh, he's probably too young. That's right, huh? But yeah, that's good. I mean, like, so what are you doing? Just keeping busy with like work then, or now that you have him back in daycare? Hopefully they don't get like sick, like if he's really young, like it's flu season too. You know what I mean? But I don't think they're pretty good on those kind of things. I think. Any improvements on your situation so far, or no? I'm thinking of moving him in the summertime to a different one, to a different daycare, yeah. Gotta find the right one when it comes to things like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. I wouldn't have kids yet, but I'm just guessing from, because that's your child right there. You gotta make sure they have nothing but the best daycare. My ex emailed me Merry Christmas and that's all. Okay. Nothing else. Well, did you have a good Christmas at least? Yes, that's good. Any New Year's resolutions you got going for this year? Like anything special to make most of 2019? I have not replied to him since August of last year. Yeah, it's probably best. Like, unless he shows any initiative to change, you know what I mean? He needs to make that. Especially after what he did. That's not cool. Like, you know what I mean? Who does that? Yeah, like, this is funny. This is like right now, just pulling some cards for fun. It says that homeboy needs his dreams need a practical plan. It says adjustments are required. Yeah, he definitely needs to get his stuff in order. For sure. Along with this, meditate and contemplate. Maybe this might resonate with you because this is what I pulled out right when you came up on here. And you come up on here today too. I always do these kind of last minute. I'm just kind of today had a kind of bad day, actually kind of been bad so far this year. So I'm like, well, I'll come up on here and see if anything was happening. Yeah, it's all good to dream, but you got to put the dreams into work. You know what I mean? There's no point dreaming. Like, you got to have it. Like it says right here, your dreams need a practical plan. In Taurus, they're like, they have like the bowl, like, the toro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they have the little red flag thing. It's like sometimes they need to like have like them flagged down and stuff like that. But it says adjustments are required for him too. And I don't remember exactly what the third quarter moon means right now off the top of my head, but they usually mean like different things like for each phase. Let me see what that means exactly. I can't remember because I don't have my book with me. It's somewhere else. Hold on. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you need to put that dreams into motion, third quarter moon meaning. Okay, the third quarter moon is a time of reflection and letting go. The third quarter moon is the final stage of the lunar cycle. Intentions. Oh, yeah. So this is perfect. It's like this is talking about how he needs to reflect and let go and actually put his intentions into where he's going to his next cycle, because this is the last one that takes you before the new moon. So, yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? He needs to look at that. He needs to bring love into the situation. He needs to bring love into himself as well as the situation in general, and continue to do that for yourself as well. Like, it's like in a way, like, he tries to make the effort by like saying Merry Christmas, but he's supposed to, like, if you know what I mean, if he wants to do it the right way too, he should also like kind of fill you in what's going on. Like, hey, I'm sorry about everything. I know it's not going to change it and make me better, but this is what I'm doing. This is what I've been up to. Like, you know what I mean? I've been working on myself. No, it's just like he wants to be a stranger. Like, so that's what they get, I guess. You know what I mean? Strangers. Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's not your job, especially that's his job. You know what I mean? It's not like you can just go, hi, Merry Christmas, and then expect it all. Like, you're supposed to build something, put the work in there. He needs to do that, especially because he's the one who's at fault here in the first place. You know what I mean? Hey, there's like a coming up. It's in this month. You're in the United States still, right? It's the Blood Wolf Moon, and it's going to be on Sunday, January 20th this month. And it's like a, the kind of blood looking moon thing. And it's supposed to be eclipsed too. From where I live at, it's going to be from 6:36 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it ends at 11:48 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So change it like for your time zone. But it's going to be pretty cool. It's the last one we're going to have until 2021. So, and I filmed it last year on my channel, like the time lapse. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that this year. It's kind of the only thing to look forward to so far. But if you just were interested, I'm just telling everybody about it. Like, I posted it on my Instagram too. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's the only thing that, like, you know, kind of fun to watch that. And this time it's kind of convenient because it's not like at 5 in the morning. So, can you pull some cards? Yes, some cards if this daycare is okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah, I can definitely do it for you. For sure. Thank you. Let's get some of the... I'm sure it is. I hope so. Because, you know, I mean, anybody who works in that kind of line of work, they're supposed to be somebody's trustworthy, you know. But I understand completely where you're coming from with that. All right. Let's get some cards here. Is this daycare a good daycare for his son? Is he okay? Obviously, you're a mom too, so you do have, like, you know, pay attention to any intuition, by the way. I'm just saying here. Well, we got a reconsider card here, but I'm going to clarify a little bit this more because this could mean a few things. It could mean reconsidering maybe moving him in the one in July. Oh, thank you, by the way. I just got your donation. Or this could mean, like, or I guess maybe I said July, so maybe that's when you were going to plan on doing it. I meant to say summer. It could also mean that there's a need to reconsider the daycare. So let me clarify this a little bit more here. Because, like, that's a little bit, you know, could go both ways here. You know, but also your mom, if you ever feel it's not, you know, always go with that intuition thing, you know what I mean, too. I hope that, obviously, people who work with that. Reconsider. What does she need to reconsider? Is it good or bad? Let's see. We got forgiveness. I'm going to clarify this a little bit more because this is kind of interesting. What is this about? We got forgiveness. We have ask your angels. That's what we're doing. I'm not sure what this is about. Don't panic yet. I don't have anything available for now. I will have 2 options, one spring and one summer. Yeah, I mean, well, you know, obviously, if it's what happens, if it is the need to move it, you will come about. It always will come about. You know, when one thing closes, another thing opens, and so there's always a way. We have perfect timing within the next few weeks, so maybe that might be a time frame when more opportunities happen. But let me get a straight yes or no here about whether or not it's a good daycare for your son and whatnot, because that's kind of, I still feel they want to talk about, like, you know, your love situation here for some reason. We have this situation well proven. I'm telling you, they always go hand in hand for some reason. But let me see. Is this a good daycare for his son? Is he okay? Be assertive. Like, you know, wouldn't it be nice to just get, like, yes or no? Like, this is a good place to trust. Hi, but I'm thinking, though. I mean, it's always good to keep your options open, too, when it comes to daycare. Because, like, you know what I mean? That's your child there, you know? We have compromise. I mean, this can go with the daycare, too. Let me see that. Maybe there's, like, a compromise. Maybe, like, you find one that has better, like, pricing or something or better schedule. Then we have no, not the right time. So what the heck? Okay, we just want a yes or no, like, when it comes to that, or, like, a trust card or something. This is a good daycare. Maybe it's, we got let go. I think this, I don't know what this is about. This is funny. Okay, so we got a yes at the exclamation point. But let me get a second here to kind of see what this means, like, with all these cards here, and try to get you a better answer to what this is about when it comes to the daycare thing. And then I'll pull into your love situation, too, because I'm definitely feeling that has something to do with it as well. Give me a second here to, like, meditate on this. Because we have, like, perfect timing here within the next few weeks. No, not the right time. This could be talking about 2 different situations here. I'm not really sure. With the green here, this is about, like, healing, your heart chakra, abundance. It's talking about, like, just recovery. You know, it could be, like, associated with recovery here. With the perfect timing within the next few weeks here, this is pink here. It's more love situation. But let me see about what these all mean for your Sunday here, because I might as well get an answer for that too here. So give me a second here. Let me pull one more card here. Let me see. Well, that's nice. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting with this is that, I mean, definitely keep your options open. Not that it's saying it's bad or anything like that, but they're just saying look for a sign here with I do see that you're gonna have, your son will be happy. Like, oh, that's my cat, by the way, in the background. With whatever daycare situation, maybe you do move into a new one, maybe you don't. So that we have the reconsider card here. Obviously, with the right time, things will fall into place here with that. There's definitely a need to be assertive too. So maybe like you find like other options and like too expensive. They're saying go ahead, just ask for what you want when it comes to that, because I do see compromise here. So maybe there's some kind of compromise. With the forgiveness card, I don't know why I'm feeling this, but like maybe there's like a friend who can probably like watch your son, or somebody that could like watch your son. And maybe there's like some forgiveness that needs to happen here. If that doesn't resonate, I'm definitely seeing that we have a yes here, that he's okay, but we have the reconsider card too. It's just like compromise. So maybe like, I don't know, it's kind of, but definitely like ask for that what you want, and don't be afraid to ask for that, especially when it comes to your son. I want to clarify this forgiveness card here. I'm talking to my boss next week to cut hours and put vacation every week, so he won't stay long there. Yeah, that could be it too. Maybe like that's what that. Let me see what the forgiveness card is. Maybe it's not the right time for him to move right now. Yeah, let me see. We have it in the near future. It is the right time to move, like in the next couple of weeks here. So maybe that's when you get the hours too cut from your boss. I want to know what this forgiveness thing is for, though. I'm kind of concerned about that. Why is this here, the forgiveness card? Clarified. Oh my god. Well, I gotta take all those cards. Okay. So we have success. Hi, Ninja. We have there's something better. I'm gonna have to show you all these first. We have trust. I got a year from now. Interesting. A lot of energies within the next few months. Oh god, my mouse. Hold on. It clicked out. Okay, hold on. There we go. We have yes. Yeah, well, I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Yeah, but that's just, it's obvious. Obviously, right here, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. I'm just saying, I'm just, going with what I'm feeling with that too. We have romance, and then we have no. Maybe, like, you have a lot of energies here. So we got 2 yeses though. So bottom line, he's gonna be okay with whatever situation you put into when it comes to the daycare thing. It is up to you to be assertive and choose the right one. I do see that within the next couple of weeks here. Something may open up with like a new one or something like that here. Maybe some kind of compromise here. Again, definitely ask for what you want. With the forgiveness card here, like, it's so much energies here. It could be like maybe as well with like you're talking about work with the boss and stuff like that, that maybe there's a need to forgive yourself. Like, so, like you have to be able to provide for your son. And so don't be like, I know you want to be like, wanting to have him there too with you and stuff, but something like that. Then we have this romance and no thing. Let me get some of these love cards. You got so many cards out here, first of all. Hold on. I'm going to move these off the keyboard but we got trust though. Like, so I don't see anything bad. I just see maybe it's like, like I'm feeling like, I know there's nothing talking about money here, but like maybe like they might have a price hike or something like that. And it's like, don't be afraid to ask for what you want or something like that. Or maybe like they have just something like that. Just nothing like in like serious. I don't pick up anything like really crucial you need to worry about with that. But let me look into this a little bit deeper with my other deck here. Hold on. I'm going to get this for the daycare, and then we'll go into the love section too. Why not? Since you're my only viewer. Hi. Oh. We have healing from the past. Maybe there's like some kind of, maybe it was like an incident or something. Maybe like from the past. Maybe you had like, maybe you were in daycare and had a bad experience or something. Like maybe somebody that had something happen, and maybe you just, something like that maybe, or just, I don't know, maybe just something that like totally different. Some kind of realization, epiphany here. Maybe like as to why, I don't know. Maybe like, which is actually, that's not the bad thing to do that at all. So I don't know why that's coming up, because like a parent should make sure their child's in nothing but the best hands. Like, maybe that's where the forgiveness comes from. Oh, great. My cat's knocked over all my clothes. Great. Yeah, maybe that's where the forgiveness comes from. Like, I do see that there's like something about like that. Like, but you're going to compromise. Ask for what you want, because in the end, they need money too. Like, like it's a, obviously we need people, like businesses forget it's about the customers first. He got by you? Was it like through a school or something, like these kind of daycares? I know sometimes they have like programs like that too. That's crazy. I still don't trust them. Yeah, if you don't trust them, obviously don't. Like, that's your child at the end of the day. Like, like there's already enough people out there in the world that have worse off issues when it comes to, you know, their children and being watched by the wrong people. Like, in it could even have to be anything like that sort, which I don't pick up. It could just be that maybe they're a little bit not forthcoming when it comes to me, like their policy or something like that. Not like it's a major thing, like you don't have to worry about their child. It's more just like them with like giving you a little bit of a headache because, like, you know, schedules or like money or something like that. And some cool ladies there, but some I don't really like. Yeah, you should find a place, even if it's one person like that you trust. It's your son, like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, you know what I mean. There's a lot of weirdo people out there nowadays. Yeah, maybe there's like somebody that you can like, somebody that might actually like be really like, maybe like I said, it doesn't have to be a friend. Maybe it's like somebody and they bring like somebody over, like, you know, it could even be like, I'm just hypothetically saying it's like a teenager or somebody who's in college and they're just really good kids and the son really gets well along with the person, and it could be like a babysitting thing, and maybe they'll do that like to help you out or something. It could be something like that. I feel that you're gonna probably end up like, to be honest, like going something like around that route, like something where it might be like where you just like have somebody like watching. Like I used to do that for a little bit. I used to actually watch my roommate's dog like every day, like because he was like just so protective of his dog, and like I wasn't working. He's like, I'll pay you every day to watch my dog, make sure. Like for a little bit, I was like, all right. Like, hold on, I gotta put my earpiece back. We have something here about support too, like stronger than you know. So it's like, I feel it's gonna be like something like that, or maybe like you just like somebody happens to just like you meet them or something like that. But it doesn't have to be. Would my job accept would my job accept to cut some hours? I'll look into that right now. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, they better. Don't forget to ask for that too. You know what I mean? So we got the moving card here, but let me get to a card about your job here. So that can be moving, because I see we're healing from the past here. So looks like we're going into the right direction. Well, let me see. Oh, we're good. Yeah, they're gonna definitely. They got a yes exclamation point. You're good on the hour thing. You're totally good. So that's one. That's whew. That one's off the marks right there. Totally good. And it's like balancing here too. Like this woman, this card here. You can see like. I kind of had these faded, but like she has like two. She has the sun and the earth, and so like it's gonna also help you to balance out things too within your life here. Maybe like even like a day and night kind of thing here as well. Maybe it's like helping you to just kind of uplift that as well here. I will. I'm in 2 weeks. Yeah. Wait, hold on me. I had that in the past, but she used to not show up in time or at all. Okay. Well, then obviously, you know, they have this website. It's called, I don't remember. Hold on. Let me see. My friend was on there though, or a friend of mine. I wouldn't say like, it depends, because she was, not that she was a bad person when it comes to kids, but she kind of ripped me off $200. So I mean, I had to kind of look at that, like, you know what I mean? And we were supposed to get a part together. So it's called like care.com or something like that, right? Or something like that, where they can find like, you know what I mean? But honestly, it's, you know, you just have to make sure you just want to make sure however you do it. Yeah, it's called care.com. It's like a website you can try to find people that do it too, you know what I mean? But you want to find somebody that no matter what, however you go about that, that's your son. You want to have nothing but the safest hands, and somebody that's going to be a good role model, because like even kids, no matter how young he is, they pick up on things, and you want to make sure they're like clean, they don't cuss, you know, they're a good person, they have nothing but good energy, like they're a child, like, you know, it's a lot of work to take care of kids, like, you know what I mean? And it's like you got to make sure they're the right people, like, you know, because like I do pick up those little things right there, and you know, there's, like I said, a lot of people who are just not trustworthy nowadays with kids, and it's sad, like, you know, you want to make sure like that, you know. Take them out to eat if you do that. Take them out to eat if you ever do it that way. See how they treat the wait staff. Now it'll kind of tell you how that current person is too, you know what I mean? If they're on their phone or whatnot the whole time, oh my God, put your phone down, like when you're taking care of a child, like, you know what I mean? I see that all the time, like there, you know what I mean? It's just so sad. Like you have to look at those kind of things too. Like, I know, like I don't, like I said, I don't even have kids, but I know, like, you know what I mean? I've had like a lot of my friends who like kids young, and I would like help. My one friend has like 8 kids, and they were like busy, you know, because they had a provider who was the only person working. I just used to take like his kids to like school in the morning and stuff like that, like back in the day, like because their mom didn't have a car, and I would like get them like lunch sometimes. But I'm not trying to step in their bounds of the mom. I'm just trying to help out. But there are some people, like, you know what I mean, that you have to be careful, like, because I've had this, yeah, you know what I mean, not me personally, but yeah, St. Joseph's Daycare. It's okay. Some of them, they are good. Yeah, and like, you know, sometimes with the franchise ones, they could be like either reliable or not. You know, sometimes it's better to go with like a mom and pop kind of thing, because like they're more, you know what I mean, like those kind of things. Like sometimes those things like franchises or whatever, or however they call those, can be like, you know, when it's a mom and pop thing, they're kind of independent. So like it's just, that's how I, you know what I mean. But it does, obviously, I also kind of feel for some reason too that it might somehow be with some kind of like love connection here, because we got courage and sentimental feelings, and earlier I saw that. So maybe it's like somebody that like a love connection, or somehow there's a connection with that when it comes to taking care of your son here. I don't know, because I did see that earlier in the cards here. Let me see. Let me get my other deck here. I don't know why that's like kind of coming up too though. Somehow, but it, you know what I mean? Something like that. Let me see. I want to move him in Tommy Bartlett. Is that a city? Or is that a daycare? Tommy Bartlett. Bartlett. Tommy. Or is that like a... No, I was going to say it's not a country, I don't think. No. Let's see. Daycare. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, like I said, I don't have any kids yet, but I wouldn't know what I would do with that. Like, you know what I mean? If I had children right now, like, like, you know, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, my mom used to work from home growing up, so I'd probably just obviously do that like I do already now, but that's just how I have children. We'll see, though. You know what I mean? Pushing on 30 soon, so. Anyways, yeah, so let me see. I got some other cards for you here, kind of about love, but also just like kind of relationships, or just how you can, like, people in general here. So we have receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing it. Number 34 may be resonant here. So this could just mean about like receiving some kind of help, shows appreciation here. Maybe someone's going to show their appreciation by helping you out with your son, or just in general here. We have number 38 here as well. So 34, 38, 4 might be significant. This is honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully in a loving manner. And this person, they won't be like deceptive anyway. They'll be very truthful here. And they're like very giving. I don't know. This could just be about any kind of energy too here. It could be like just an overall energy here. But then we do have the I love you card here, which is number 20 here. It's like a harp, maybe some musical instrument. Somehow it's related. It says these are very important words. Like, you want to make sure the person too that takes care of your kid, like, even though it's not their kid, you want to make sure that they love, like, you know, I love my roommate's dogs. I help out with and watch every once in a while. You know, you want to make sure that that's like their baby. Like those dogs are kind of like, I'm responsible for them, but you know what I mean? And then we have a new love here, number 26 here. So we have embrace. Number 4 is going to be very significant for you. Like number 4, so maybe like April might be a good month here for you, or like the number 4 or 4 o'clock or something. It says embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Maybe somehow it has something to do with like the work too. Like right now, Claire is his main teacher right now. How old's your son again? I don't know if you ever told me exactly. Like he's, I think in like 2. I don't know. Maybe he's like 2 months. No, obviously not 2 months. But that's what I like. That's a nice thing, though, Claire. 21 months. Okay, I was close. I said the number 2. 21. So that's almost 2 years old. Yeah, so he's about 2. Yeah, he's about 2. Right, 12, 12. Yeah, it's about 2. Wow. So he's born in March, April. Your son, something like that, maybe. Yes. See, maybe that's a good month too. Maybe that might be a good time for her to move it. We have love and dares as well. You got 34 and 43, so that might be a good number to look up too for angel numbers. I'll look that up for you in a minute. Love does not give up hope or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation here. I'm just reading these for some reason. I just want to read these to you. It could also be about something about traveling. Somebody maybe traveling. I don't know why, but I just got the image of this son's father all of a sudden coming back, and you know, he wants to take the role as a father. You know, I mean, maybe that's where the romance thing comes in. That could just be a possibility here. I don't know, but like, you know, obviously we make our own destiny. We have spent some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening to and talking to each other. So maybe they want to spend quality time here. Or maybe there's just a need to spend quality time. Maybe it's like partially with you when you get off hours, you'll be able to spend more time with your son too here. March 27th, that's my dad's birthday. That's a good day. Oh, he cannot come to the USA. Okay. Maybe he wants to. But that's my dad's birthday. Yay. So he's an Aries. That's cool. That's my dad's birthday. Cool. But my dad's like obviously way older. So yeah. I'm going to look up what this number means real fast for you. 40, 33, 34, and 43. Hold on. Because you got that kind of repeating. Angel number. Okay. The number, let me see what this means. Hold on. Let me see here what this means exactly, because you got those. Maybe the number 4 and 3 might be significant too to you. Like number 7 might be like lucky number 7. If this loads takes forever, maybe I'll go there sooner or later. Yeah, because didn't you say you have family over there? That's correct. I think. Remember you said that, right? Something like that. You probably will run into him. Like, I mean, obviously, you have to, because that's the father of. You would hope they come back, at least and do something, or like take on the responsibility. Why would they just have kids and just not do that? Let me see here. For you, I'm trying to read this number. You have skills that can make you very successful and talented here. If this ever loads, I don't know why this is so slow. Making phone. Oh, my family's there. Oh yeah, maybe that's a good time. Like, yeah, definitely. Are you gonna bring your son too when you go? I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, duh. Let me see here. Let me see. Your time's going to be flying by for you too really fast here as well here. It's going to be talking about, I'm seeing here as well, more happiness for you. I need to put that more in happiness and for yourself. You're going to be going through a lot of changes here as well. Whatever you're thinking about, it will come to manifest. So just be aware of your thoughts here. They're going to help you to reach your goals. There may be a special favor that you need to do, like from the angels or something like that here. They're going to help you come over any victories. You're going to become successful. Let me see. Something about instruments, maybe like a musical instrument, whether you play that or something here that's kind of shown up here a few times, or need to be creative. This might even help you get some profits here. It may be scary to leave the stability of a regular job, but your angels are sending you the angel number 34 to reassure you it's going to be okay. This could also be talking about the leaving that couple of hours. Just know that when it comes to your love story, that don't allow like what people say too much to affect your like love life, because your story is going to be different from everybody else's here. It's also saying to make dreams a reality. That can go for the father of your son as well here. Are they ready to do the work that's required to make that happen? That's a good question, huh? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes. Let me see what else here get for you. 43. Yeah, this is definitely like talking about manifesting your desires here as well. Just a lot of that talking about passion here as well. Like passion will drive you to, make this come about here. There's definitely a lot of encouragement for you is here as well. Ooh, I read something. Hold on. Definitely like a lot of good. This can also just go for any situation. This is like overall this energy too, like because you can apply this in any part of your life as well here. You may need to make some kind of quick, important decisions throughout this year, throughout when it comes to the situation here. It doesn't have to be anything heavy. It just says that maybe you have to quick. You do have some support, some good friends. Obviously it says as well as your family, solid relationships here. It may feel like your dreams are slow to take shape, but don't fret. That can mean for that person as well. Yeah, it's talking about for this one, like, wow. This is talking about, do you know your love language by chance? Do you know what that is? Like your love language? It's you could take a test online here, but it's saying actually that one was kind of going for your the father, your child's father, because obviously there's still got to be some kind of relationship there. and was talking about that he needs to pretty much kind of, you know, I mean, not be slacking on like making some kind of effort towards you, whether it's just having co-parenting or what. Yeah, we have faith though. Trust in the situation for yourself. There's also some kind of reflection that maybe you need to like do something about, like reflecting here. Maybe that's where the forgiveness thing here comes too. It says turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. This could just mean just to make you more happy, or just some kind of epiphany here as well here. I want to move in a different department this year. I do see that you're going to be expanding, like a lot of expansion here this year. Creative projects here. Pretty much like I said, whatever, you know, this is a year that's like, this is probably in your numerology cycle is probably like your number one year, because we have like 9 years. It's probably the year that's like where you can start putting things and start planning things and things come about. And this is going to be a nice, beautiful cycle for the next 9 and 10 years here. But if you don't know your love language, I would suggest you just take that test. Let me type in the box here, because that's always important. I always tell everybody that. Hold on, but it does talk about both you guys and just in general, because this could just, love languages doesn't have to be like romantic. It's like any kind of relationship we have with people is a need to know what kind of love language it has, and it's for any kind of relationship. Here, let me see, lovelanguages.com. Yeah, and then, like there's 5 love languages you take, and this kind of like helps to make things more better with relationships here. And he doesn't do anything. I heard he's with someone else about a year ago, but I don't know anything else. Let me clarify that for you about that too. People can be with somebody else, but it doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, they're just occupying themselves, obviously, because he's in a different country. Let me see. Is he with somebody else? But then again, you just never know nowadays, huh? Let me see. Maybe that's why he's been like, you know, no communication. Who knows? Happened to the other person of interest. They never contacted you for like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember he told me his mom hates you. That has a lot to do with his like the way he's like with his relationship patterns. He needs to work on that. Like we got abundance here. Maybe that's what he's working on. Maybe that could be why he's quiet. And you don't like her either. Yeah, that's gotta be hard. I don't really get along with my mom either, you know, and that's kind of unfortunate. So I do see something here about abundance. Again, this could just mean like overall vitality. Let me see. Is he with somebody? Let me see. Just out of curiosity. He never called? I'll look into that for you too. Yeah. Maybe he's working on abundance. Maybe that's where that one is coming from. Don't stop. Somebody is working towards something though when it comes to abundance. And you might know about this. And it's obviously got to do with romance here. It can go with either one of those two guys. Sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, time frames are kind of a little bit hard sometimes because there is free will involved. And sometimes we just don't know, like, you know, like I mean, but it usually doesn't mean it's not going to come to pass. It just means that maybe there's like a delay sometimes here. Yeah, there's some kind of like, so we got all these cards that came out. We have peaceful resolution, get more information, no need to worry, opportunity here. So there's going to be, like I said, some kind of information. I think I mentioned this to you last time. There's nothing to worry about, like whatever, again, the situation. It could be like, this could be universal for anybody involved here, for you, for the relationships in love. That has something to do with the opportunity here. And like maybe that's where the abundance card comes in here, the don't stop. Maybe they're working towards that. It could be, you know, your father's child. This could be about the other person. This could just talk about you. But this can be some kind of peaceful resolution and some kind of information that you might find out about in the next couple of weeks. I want to see about yes or no for that. For is he, just out of curiosity. We got perfect timing here. Like I said, sometimes they're kind of hard, like with time frames. The reason why they're hard sometimes because people, there's free will involved. So that's also be like, sometimes people like can be like, you know, but it says, I mean, usually they always come to pass. It just means sometimes like, because our timeline and like the spiritual timeline is different, you know what I mean? And like people can like, you know, sometimes do things to like energetically block things and make them delay longer. But they're usually, like I said, like, you know what I mean? It's usually about the same time too. So we got up to you in the near future. I want to just know, like, maybe that's the same. Maybe it's up to you to contact. I don't know. I keep, my earpiece comes out. Yeah, my ex, it's all about money. Yeah. He wants to work towards that money, huh? Well, I mean, that's kind of, but then he should help you out with that too. Let me see. he might also be going through like problems with money. And that might be something that you might come about to find out in the next couple of weeks, like some kind of information, because that might be what helps him to kind of wake up. Because sometimes people who are materialistic, they have to go through that. And this might actually help him to become more of a better person and reach some kind of peaceful resolution. That's where the trumpet might come into. Like, and then, like I said, because abundance, you know, I mean, usually they're not reversals, but sometimes, like, I just gotta tell you what I feel. So that's, if you believe it's not the right time. He always has money problems and he needs to get his abundance going. That's because he's got problems within himself first. He needs to work on that. It's a root chakra thing. Work from there. He needs to clear out. Yeah, he's got a lot to clear out. He's got to compromise, though. He's got to compromise within himself, too. Let me see. Hold on something real fast here. Hold on. Mind, hurry, phone. That could also mean that things are out of balance for him too. Obviously, the compromise. There's like some kind of compromise. I am trying to look up something. Okay, so I got this left ear thing that keeps coming out here, and that's why I was looking up here. And like sometimes when your ears ring during certain times, it can mean something. So I do see that there's good luck that's surrounding you. That's why I was looking up. I don't know why. I know it's not ringing in that ear right now, but that kept coming out. So I was like, I got forgiveness and no here. So, like, that could be, obviously, because we asked the question about if he's with somebody. We have a no exclamation point. I'm going to clarify that just real fast, make sure that's what it's still about no. Some kind of forgiveness. I mean, he could have been with somebody, you know what I mean? Obviously, probably because, you know what I mean? That's sad because, you know, happened to the people back in the day that actually waited, but let me see. There's some kind of information that's going to be coming to light for you, though. And, like, it's going to, in a way, kind of make you kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to help the situation to improve, like, for you and your son and just whatever. But it's, like, on the way, it's going to be, like, kind of like, hee-hee. Like, because, like, you know, not that, like, you want anything bad with that, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, but because people need to, like, sometimes wake up and smell the coffee. I don't know what the information's about, though, but it's going to come next couple of weeks. It's got something to do with, like, abundance or finances, and it's going to help to bring some kind of compromise or peace resolution to things eventually, or maybe even that time. Even some kind of recovery, and somebody will be making action towards you. Let me see. Is he, like, I want to clarify, is that a yes that he was not with somebody? Let me see. Yes is for no. No is for yes. We have unlikely. Unlikely that he was with somebody. Reconsider. I mean, that he's with somebody now here. One more card here. Hold on. Okay, so when it comes to that, I mean, obviously, you know, you probably are right when it comes to with him being somebody. Maybe it's like the reconsider, because the swords can mean about like communication too, and like holding off like that. And that could maybe be like, I don't know why, maybe he feels that you are with somebody. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know why that's coming up. I mean, that's like a reason why he's not trying to open up more here. Or something like that, like, or maybe he wants to like communicate about something, but it's like he's been holding back off on that or reconsidering it because something in regards to maybe like that, I don't know, like relationship thing, or like he was with somebody or he thinks you're with somebody, I don't know, like communication, or that it's going to be saying that if there was a hold off, that maybe now they're going to be reconsidering coming forth and, you know, cutting through the veil of things. And possibly bringing some kind of communications and new beginnings with that. Let me see here. You got a lot of good luck, though. A lot of, for you this year, it's going to be a year of, like like a manifestation year, you know what I mean? Like where you put things on the vision board and some things are going to come about there. Some things you like start implementing things and they come about here. But whatever your pretty much your thoughts are going, you're going to have that kind of happen for you. Like, so if you want to move to a new apartment, if you want to go visit your family, that I definitely see that you got a lot of luck on your side right now here. We got healing family issues too here I'm seeing here, as well as calling in your soulmate. So this is just talking about maybe you just want to call in and see your family again. This can also mean about if you were to go visit, you might actually have a chance to kind of heal the situation when it comes to you and your son and the father, just as a family dynamic only. Again, I really feel that he might try to, I don't know if you have him blocked, but he might try to call you, or he might be trying to call this in as well. Also, this is like saying that he's been trying to forgive his parents. He needs to forgive his parents. You also just need to forgive the mom, even though you don't have to like her, just so that you can have a chance to be healed for your son and your sake, like, because that does kind of carry on into things too. There's gonna be some, I don't know why I was thinking too, like maybe his mom was gonna call you or something like that. But we have a conversation again. That's like some kind of conversation here. It's like the girl, like the guy's like, you know, he's just like there, like whatever, and the girl, like these two pictures, she's kind of like trying to like, you know, peek in or something like that, and he's just like aloof. I don't know why. I hope not. I mean, maybe it's a good conversation. I don't know. You know what I mean? That could just be one thing. If not, there might be like something with your family or something like that. They might try to call you. Maybe your family just wants to have a nice talk with you, something about on the phone. Like, you know what I mean? We also have to stay optimistic about your love life and keep an open mind here. There's also maybe a need to just keep an open mind about in case the mom was to call or just him. There's a need for you to just, I mean, it's positive energy is here. Keep an open mind. This can also mean maybe that somebody else maybe is opening up their mind more about perspective about you here. It's like I do see like these two women here, like right here. So maybe like I said, it's like the mom. Or I don't know why. Like maybe you might have like a sit down with the mom or something. Like and try to like when you, if you were to go over there, like somehow like that might like really. I don't know. I mean, there's a whole bunch of possibilities. You might have like be able to do a lot of possibilities here too. Wow. We also have new love here again with love yourself first. This can mean that, you know, by you loving yourself, that you're going to bring in a new person possibly. I don't really feel that. I really feel it's more just like a new love of life here, a new chance for love, like whatever the situation. When it comes to these two people, I think I remember it was kind of be like, for you, both of them, they were kind of be like hot and like one of them be like good and all of a sudden the other one would kind of come back in. It might be something like that here too. Yeah, we got codependency here as well. So maybe what you guys, you're still dealing with some people that are working out that kind of codependency thing here. So by just loving yourself, that would help to clear that out for that too. We got deception here, but don't worry. I don't like always read that. Like I always try to make it so heavy. Well, it's not that I just don't try to, but I'm just, deception can mean like a lot of things. It can be like holding back with things like from what they want to speak the truth. It can mean obviously being deceptive here. But I never pick up those kind of energies because I don't think that way, you know what I mean? And I just don't resonate with people that usually do that. Could also mean like this person's like wearing a mask and this person's kind of startled. So maybe somebody was wearing a mask and they come forth and they're like, oh my God, like you with no makeup on, like the real you. I don't know, man. Something here about attraction too. Like, I'm not saying for you, but I'm just saying in general, like people like they might want to finally be themselves and it's like, oh, you're a little too much sometimes. Or maybe you just don't know how to handle it here as well. Let me see. You got a good year though this year. This is a year that you're gonna be able to take back a lot of control in your life. This is a good year for you, like when it comes to asking for what you want, when it comes to your job, when it comes to anything. Like this is the year that you can pretty much like ask for kind of what you want, and you can pretty much have that, so to speak. Here, this is a good year to work with that. So like if it comes to your child, your son's daycare, if it comes to relationships, if it comes to your family, to anything. Don't be afraid to go ahead and speak what you want. Maybe that's what people are like, whoa, like maybe you're like, you know, maybe you've already been like that, but maybe you're like, you know what, no. You deserve to have that right to do that too, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to do so. And that might even make you more like attractive or make you bringing in more opportunities because of this, like a service here. And then we do have these two cards that have to come out here. We got reconciliation. We got romantic feelings here. Obviously, we kind of know what that means here already. I know he's for sure got feelings for you, without a doubt. He does. Like, I've been feeling that since the first time I ever talked to you. It's like lingering. Like, you're always in the back of his mind whether he has somebody or not. Like, he's definitely dreaming about you too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for sure. but he needs to, like, you know, like, because whatever the case may be, like, if you guys, obviously you guys are going to have this, like, a co-parenting relationship for the least sake, you know, he needs to go ahead and start dreaming and start making things, like, work out, because, you know, there are feelings really involved here. There are forgiveness that needs to happen. He needs to apologize. He needs to go ahead and make things right. I'm telling you, like, I don't know if you're on social media, but he's definitely looking out, like, for you. He probably maybe watching you on social media here. He's definitely trying to fish for some kind of information about you too, trying to look into making sure, like, you know, see what you're up to, because obviously you haven't replied to him. And it's kind of like even attracting him more. I don't know, like, or something like that. This can also mean as well for your other person too. Like, 'cause I know that you said they were from the past as well here. It could be both for them. Playful, like, energy for both of them. So kind of just have fun with that too. Like, I know he does. Yeah, if you know, you're intuitive, you know what I mean? You know. He's going to start being a little bit more persistent though, and a little bit more, I wouldn't say forthcoming, but a little bit more, not in a bad way, but like aggressive, like when he starts communicating with you. I would say in the next month or two, you're going to start having him, like, maybe being a little bit more bolder in his communication and be like, hi, like, you know, something like that, where he's going to just try to, like, want to break down walls a little bit more, because he's kind of just, like, not liking the fact you're not communicating with him. And hello, my second viewer here. We have trust here as well, too. Definitely is this trust here, too. Like, there's a bigger picture to this situation. Like, for whatever reason is, he definitely is looking up for you, though. He definitely has you in the back of his mind for sure. And he definitely needs to come forth and ask for your forgiveness. And, you know, he needs to learn from his situation no matter what. So as you release and heal the past, experience more love in the present moment. Without your forgiveness from him, like, even, you don't have to, you know what I mean? But just, like, for yourself, he can't really move forward in his life, like, ever. And he's, like, drawn to you in a way, like, with this too. It's like he's gonna be coming back, like, it's like no matter whether you like that or not, until there is some kind of, like, forgiveness that happens here, however that plays out, because it's like he's drawn to you. It's like an enetic thing. You kind of, like, also, like, somehow that's how your guys' relationship was supposed to be. Hi, how are you doing? How is Happy New Year? How's your New Year so far treating you? 2019, is it better than 2018? Anything so far manifesting or, you know, resolutions coming out about? Flirtatious energy too. I just feel like a lot of flirtatious, like, energy too between the both of these guys here for you. The months of, like, March, April, and May might be, like, very key months for you as well during this year. I'm sorry. Those might be, like, and then, like I said, July, so that might be a good key month. Those might, and it doesn't have to always be, like, you know, it could be, like, a month that has, like, a profound effect on this year. So that doesn't always have to be, like, it could be good, it could be bad. I'm just saying that those months might be the months that might have, like, the most changes, or might have the most, like, whatever happens in those months might have, like, the biggest, like, effect throughout the rest of the year. Like, so just be aware of that. And this is also months, so maybe you can clear out, like, old energy here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, something as well that too. And this is a month, like, to do so, and something like that. Manifesting away. Thank you. That's, I mean, it's all been okay. Keep positive. We're only, what, on the 10th day here? You know what I mean? So yeah, those are kind of just key months for you with that. When I say, like, the beginning, but you got, like, you know, a very powerful year when it comes to you. Yeah, your rep, but your son's daycare looks really good. Like, this is the year. Just don't be afraid to ask for what you want here. Manifest. You can manifest whatever. Somehow know that he's watching you. He's going to try to reach out with you. The other person, you know, I do say that that's possibly coming back too. It's going to be, like, a lot of flirtatious, like, energy here. You know, this is also going to be kind of like your Miss Independent, like, kind of year too. Like, you're going to be going ahead and taking the reins and getting back control of your situation here, because you're just tired of it all. And this is going to make you more attractive and attract people even into your life and opportunities here. So that's, like, really good to be, like, and there's going to be a chance for you to, like, either go out there and see the family, or heal the family, or some kind like that through a conversation. And you're going to get some kind of information clarity that's going to be in regards to, like, money when it comes to that other person here somehow. Just be aware of that. And it's going to, this conversation through the family is going to come through a phone call. It can come from your family, or him, or the mom, or something like that. And that might happen, like, around March for some reason. So yeah. No, thank you. I mean, thank you guys for the loyalty, by the way. I love you guys' loyalty. I knew you were going to come. So, you know, and I appreciate that donation again. Yeah. So just, like, you know, and I hope that this year treats you really good. You know what I mean? If it hasn't been good so far, it will turn around. But this is a good year for you. It's you know what I mean? Just be aware of it. It's like, you know, don't be afraid to ask for what you want, mostly, like, when it comes to that too. Like, for sure. Like, and your son has a very cool birthday. I like that birthday because that's my dad's birthday, March 27th. That's a good year. That's a good day. I mean, thank you. Yeah, I hope so because this year's been kind of the same so far. It's not been good. So how are you today, Toki? I don't want to say your name wrong. Toki Koki. I did see what's that movie called Bohemian Rhapsody the other day. If you guys ever watched it, it's a movie about Queen. It was really good. That was a really good movie. Like, it was the first time I've kind of been out since my brother passed away. Like, and I wish he would have seen it though. Like, but it was actually really good. If you guys are in the U.S. and can watch that, obviously I know you are. I would totally recommend that movie because that was a really good movie. Like, that was like, wow. Like, I was surprised. Like, I mean, I like Queen. Not, I mean, I don't have nothing against them, but I'm not like a big music person. But it was a really good movie. So, are you still here, Toki Koko? I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Oh, on my list to see. Yeah, I would recommend it. It's still pretty crowded. Like, I was surprised. I went there last Sunday. I bought tickets online, like my phone ahead of time. Like, I mean, you pay ahead of time, and it's been out for over 2 months, and it's pretty crowded still. Like, I was surprised, but it's really good. Like, whether you see it in theaters or whatnot, I totally recommend it. And the lead actor, he did an amazing job portraying Freddie Mercury. I have to say that. And it was just like really, it's a good movie. Like I said, I was like, wow. I think they even won awards that night. I saw it. I was like, wow. Like, it was just good. They did a really good job with that. It's 2 hours 50 minutes, but it was totally good. But I was surprised to see how packed it was because like usually they're not that packed. Like within 2 months, it's like usually empty the next day, and it was like about 3/4 of the movie theater is still full. And this is like during the daytime, like on a Sunday. So I was like, wow. I think they even like extended the time they were gonna have it playing in the theaters because of that. It's doing so good. So I would totally recommend that. It's a good movie. They did really well. I gotta say that. Like, yeah. So do you want some readings today? I got some cards for you already right here. Look at that. It says miracles and blessings. How my Pisces. You know what? I had a Pisces card that came out earlier, beginning this reading, because I'm gonna upload this later. Let me see. It's my meditation and meditate and contemplate card here. Let me get back to that. That's kind of funny because it did come out with that. So I'm gonna bring that back out. Hold on. It's talking about here. It is. Hold on. Balance. What is this? Let me find. Give me a second here. Hi, Pisces twin flame. I'm Cancer. These are both water signs and both very emotional. Romantic though, too. Let me find that card though for you. That could be like, as soon as I find it, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If it ever comes up. Come on. If you're in the US, by the way, where I'm looking for this card. Okay, here it is. On Sunday, January 20th, we're gonna have the wolf blood moon. It's a super wolf blood moon. And it's gonna be viewed in the USA. Like, I don't know if you're here, or the northern continent. You know, that part of the Canada too, and I believe all that area, like up there too. I think, yeah, because I think you said you were there or in London. I can't remember. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember. Like, I'm bad with names and bad with obviously. But I know who you are resonating with. That's just how I am. But yeah, if you're not there, then it doesn't matter. But it's pretty cool. I'm excited to watch that though. Okay, you're in the UK. Let me see if it's gonna show up. I think because I know that you guys had like, let me see, because I know there's like 5 eclipses this year. Hold on. See, I remember that you're from Canada, if that's correct, right? Yeah. So yeah, just like I said, I'm really bad at names, but I know who I'm talking to whenever I do. Like, even though I don't see like your name or your face, like. I mean, or I guess I would say I'm a faith person, but here we are. Yes, let me see where it's viewed at. I'm so excited to see. Well, I'm gonna time lapse it on my channel again, like I did last year, so you'll be able to see a video at least of it. Where can you view it? Let me see. Is it in the UK? Let me see. In the UK, because I know you guys I know over there last week they had like a solar eclipse, but I'm not sure if you guys was view it there. Let me see. Can you view it in the UK? Can you guys view it though? I want to see. Let me see. It says. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so I guess you can see it. Let me just double check this real fast, okay? So I guess you can see. I think the whole It says, I'll give you the time too right now too, because I have to look up the, obviously it's different time from mine. Is it, just want to make sure, because this one's about hello. It's a partial eclipse, I guess. I thought it was a full eclipse, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here it is. It will be visible, by the way, so you can watch it, okay? So it's going to be super blood moon. Okay, hold on. It's visible in the UK. It's going to be, it might be January 21st, like, because you guys are a little bit ahead of time, so let me see exactly what day it is, because I'm not too good with it. Yeah, it's going to be on January 21st for you, and it's going to be, let me see, let me get you the times right here for that, because obviously you guys are way different time than me. It's going to be really cool, though, if I can ever find the time. Okay, I want to see the time this year. Okay, well, that doesn't answer my question. I want to know what time it's going to be this year. You're going to be it'll be visible for about 3 hours. From what let me clarify this. I think it says 3:33 in the GMT time. Maybe you can Google this and just to double check, but it's called the super wolf blood moon. But let me just try to get you an actual time real fast here. Let me see. That'd be kind of cool though, like, because it's the last one we're gonna have until like 2021. I filmed it. Wait, no. Maybe this website shows it, because I'm trying to look up for UK websites. It's gonna be like that. Look at that. Like, if you can see that. Woo! Red moon. They're pretty cool. I would like. It's nice that this year you don't have to get, like, for me anyways, I don't have to get up at 5 in the morning. Okay, so it's gonna peak around 5:13 a.m. But obviously there's a time frame that starts beforehand. That's like the peak, and this is GMT time or UTC time. However, I would definitely recommend Googling this though, just to clarify, since you're in a different time zone than I am. But yeah, that's something that's going to happen on the 21st of January. I would definitely recommend to watch it. I love the moon. I'm actually trying to make a moon calendar right now on Etsy. Taking forever though. Like, I'm trying to make like a calendar, like, so I can, like, you know what I mean, of all the moon phases. But like, I'm customizing the moons myself for you. But anyways, so let's get into your thing. And I have to go to the bathroom like real fast too after I show you these cards, if you don't mind here. So we have, for you said you're talking about your Pisces. This did come out earlier, which I'm going to show you. And, you know, because I'm going to upload this video afterwards. This is a new moon, which is all about new beginnings here. It says meditate and contemplate. And I reckon I see these as the yin and yang symbol, like balancing out things. It's divine feminine and divine masculine energies. So maybe there's like some kind of balancing out that might come about here, a new beginning when it comes to that. We have miracles and blessings. Everything has the gift. Number 13 might resonate. We have choose love. You always have a choice as what to do. Number 21. So that's the day the blood moon is. And then we have number 8, which is love who you are. So definitely change here. You're a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer you. It's like embracing that. So do you mind if I go to the bathroom like real quick, and then I'll get you some more cards if that's okay? Yeah? I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm just going to wait till you let me know for sure. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'll get to that. Sorry. 1 second. I'm back. Hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on. You guys like you like my little, look at these slippers. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, here we go. Hold on. My earpiece. All right. Let's get back into your reading. Sorry about that. Yeah, the bathroom's on the other side of my house. So anyways, yeah, they're like kitty paw slippers. They're pretty cool. So let's go on with your twin flame here so far. Some kind of balance in this new beginning. So maybe this is a year that's going to bring some balance to your situation. April might be a significant month to you as well. Yeah, paws, kitty claws, whatever. I call them big kitty. I call them big. What do I call them? Like big bear claws. I don't know why they're cat paws. I don't know. If they're like from a distance from you, they might be traveling towards you, or this is like a year that with the balance of within loving yourself and them loving themselves as well. There's going to be some kind of miracle of like maybe you guys both choosing to love or work on this commitment here. Let me clarify this a little bit more here. And yeah, you know, both of you guys are romantic and emotional signs too, which is, you know, water is very emotional. This might be a year that you guys might have a chance to like actually get back into a commitment together here and then experience a new love kind of opportunity here. I do see that might be a possibility for you guys this year. As well as this is going to be talking about as work opportunities as well here, a spiritual growth here. I'll look into that a little bit more. Number 26 may be significant to you. The number 8 might be significant. So 8's all about change. It could be about message or letter, text message or email coming in here. It's like a wish fulfillment here. Like maybe go out, look for shooting stars, maybe on that night or something that might bring about something. So we have, my birthday's on the 8th. Well, there you go. That's a good day. And you're Cancer, so July 8th? That's correct, right? I think yes, right? I think that's what you told me. I know a lot of people that had that birthday. It's like July 8th or July 9th. Yep, I was actually my first loves, and the anniversary date was July 8th of 2016. Or 2006. A long time ago. Like, we're not together no more. He got married. But it was like, I have a lot of people I work with that have like the birthday around July 8th and July 9th. It's really weird. It's a lot of Cancerian people. One of my best friends is on the 9th, actually. And we have the number 9 right here, too. So, how funny. So, we also have slow down. When you get excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. But I also see this as a person, and it's like they're thinking so much thoughts, and it's like a labyrinth of thoughts here as well. Or they're trying to figure out a way to, like, work through these thoughts here, like, amazed at that. Like, maybe they're trying to, like, they got so much thoughts. They're trying to figure out how to put things together here. We have speak the language of love here as well. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. This could just talking about maybe to make sure that you speak lovingly thoughts to yourself here, as well as this person. Maybe they're trying to figure out a way to like find the right words to say, stuff like that. They've just been contemplating for it so long. And it's like with this labyrinth maze here, and they just want to get to you because if you see it's like this labyrinth and at the end. They have like this people, like it looks like from the movie Sleeping Beauty. That kind of reminds me of that. And it's also saying that this, I do see this connection. If it has a chance to get, which I'll clarify, it's definitely saying to just allow it to like unfold naturally and just take things slow. Like maybe they want to take things slow this time too, which is the right way to do that. Oh, it does come up? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure because like this computer kind of like sometimes with my lighting here too, I just didn't know for sure. Like I could see that. I see it myself here, but I can't like see. But sometimes it's not like good, like the image quality. So I don't know because like, yeah. Confirmation here too. Yeah, I think, yeah. Let me see here. Let me see. Let's get some more cards for you. You have like some kind of wish fulfillment though, some kind of miracle blessing here when it comes to this opportunity though too. If you don't know your love language sign, if you look in the chat box, I just typed the website in earlier. It's called 5lovelanguages.com. I would recommend taking that test online because it's important that everybody takes that test for themselves to know what their love language is. And then as a couple, because this not only helps like romantic relationships, but all relationships in general. It's a way that we can understand what our way we communicate and show and express how we care and love people and vice versa. Because that's actually a lot of times what the problem is in relationships. So we think that somebody doesn't care, but they're just expressing it in a different way. I always tell people about that. And maybe one of your guys' love language is the words of affirmation one. So just that's why I brought that up. We have number 7 and 17 here. It can also be about 7, which is like lucky number 7 here, and 1. It's a new beginning. So we have the only thing that's real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love here. Have patience. Love is patient. Love is kind always. So I do see that there's a possibility it's going to come about. It might be slow moving to get that about to as first. Or that it's going to be talking about it doesn't need to take things slow here. But I do see that it's working towards love here. There's definitely some kind of choice when it comes to this year about love with your Pisces here. This is also a spiritual connection because I just looked at the bottom of the deck here. 27, 7, lucky number 7 too. This connection has this relationship has a connection that goes beyond a lifetime. There may be some kind of connection here. Like, I don't know why I'm picturing a light bulb right now. Like, maybe there's like an epiphany, like with that thought thing here about slowing down, about how they can express something. Let me get my other deck here. Hold on. I've read it. Oh, you have the book? Yeah, they have the book. I never read the book yet, but I've taken the test. Mine's quality time. So, but yeah, I need to get that book though. It's important. I always tell people that because it's important, like, you know what I mean? And the more people I tell them, you know, more people, maybe the relationships will be better. I never forgot that when I was in junior year in high school. So we have forgive. There we go. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs. This could be like something about like you guys going on a new adventure. Maybe there's this forgiveness that need to happen first. And this could be, I don't feel it's anything heavy. I just feel like it's a lighthearted forgiveness. Maybe it's like forgiving, like maybe things for some balance here. We have turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Works for me. Love is the reason. So there is a choice when it comes to love this year. Know that there is like love there, like for sure. Like love is the choice that you guys are both making. Each person in your life is there for a reason. And that reason always has something to do with love. Like me. Well, the universe. That's what the cards say. Change is good. So change when it comes to love. Like, actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. It's like I was talking about too. Like when you embracing yourself and loving yourself, and this person does it too, it's going to bring in some kind of miracle, like blessing, where you guys just like draw back each other to this. And it's because you guys chose, I'm going to make sure I keep myself first. And then that draws you guys back together. And then it's like you guys are going to take it slow, or it might come slow about here. Something about March might be significant to you. Let me get my other deck here. Let me switch. Mine is 2. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yay for quality time. I know. It's kind of hard. Like, yes. I always seem to always date people that never have time to date me. It's like, well, I mean, like, just because their schedule is always kind of frustrating. It's like, oh, and I think that's part of, like, you know, like one of the things we have to go through here. So anyways, we have give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. So you guys are going to be choosing to work on this year. So there is that opportunity. I don't know. I'm going to clarify this a little bit more. Maybe it goes into commitment, or maybe you get to start taking things slow, just talk things out, get to know each other. We'll see right now. Okay, well, hold on. Card's coming out crazy. He's also crazy for you too. As always says, this is somebody that's a soulmate or a twin flame of yours, because there's no twin flame card in this deck here. It's about taking control of things again, coming out of isolation here as well. Like, you guys are going to free yourself of the isolation here to make that choice towards love. Yeah, it's like you guys are tired of being isolated. Like, you guys don't want to be doing that no more. And again, to love yourself first. This is like how you're going to bring that back. That's all you have to do. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and the rest of it is there you go. It's going to be happening for you. We have to pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you. I always associate this with like signs and synchronicities. It's like this person's also like on a scavenger hunt here, and this lady looks like she's taking a photo for some reason. I just noticed that. Wow. So let me see what else. There's a donkey in this? No way. I think it looks like a donkey. It's like, let me see. Give me a second here. It's like I'm trying to get a message here about a picture, but hold on. Let me see. Something about like a scav. Oh, we got 2 other people here who joined. Yay! Hi, everybody. It's like something here about like a scavenger hunt. Well, we got 2. It's okay. There's something about a scavenger hunt here and like a picture. This is talking about maybe like they're trying to like with this, like keep going back to this one for some reason. It's like they're trying to picture like or come like trying to find their way back to you, or like through a maze, or like looking for something. There might even be like a picture somehow involved. I don't know how that's going to work out. Or this is just saying that for some reason I'm like hearing like the sidelines of things. Like they're going to try to like look at things to the side, like while they're trying to figure out. Anyways, yeah, something like that. But talking about making effort towards you. They want to make the effort towards you. They're just trying to figure out how to do that. They're trying to create a picture. Maybe they will even like comment your picture on social media or send you a picture or something. I don't know. Maybe they have like a scavenger hunt with pictures. I'm focusing on pop-up restaurant in March at my friend's restaurant to keep myself busy and challenge myself. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And March, I did mention that. So that might be maybe, you know, like me, like it's like a picture, like you could do that. And there's a picture in like the newspaper. I don't know if they live in the UK as well, or they're somewhere else. Something like that. There's a picture somehow involved or a camera. I don't know how that's working. Or there might be like pictures. You might get like a whole bunch of pictures that like kind of clarify things too for you. Or you might like find a camera and this might be like somehow connected to a sign of synchronicity. I don't know, somehow like with that. I don't know how. Both in London. Okay, cool. It did say to keep an open mind about the situation. I don't know. Maybe this is talking about keep an open mind with that. I don't know how the camera resonates. Kind of let me know when it does happen. I was kind of curious. Your soulmate may be different from usual type of expectations. This allows us to unfold. It's going to come about in a different way than you like expect it to, but it's going to blow your expectations here. I still feel it's like something to do with like a picture though. Even though it's not got a picture here, it's like I don't know why I just feel it like it's like look like the guy's like there and he's like you know he's looking at the people anyways, but the angel's like pointing to that one person. It's like maybe somebody like shows him a picture of you or something like that. I don't even know, like something like with that. I don't know. I don't know why that comes out, but this is the one. This is definitely the one for you. They already know that too. This person definitely knows that you are exactly what they're looking for when it comes to the romantic partner that they seek. You got 2, 2, and 2, 4, or 22 and 44. So that's 2 and 4 will be like, so maybe next month will be a good month for you as well to get 2 and 4 here. And 6 equal like reconciliation. So maybe February, April, and June might be really positive months for you. Maybe those dates will be significant for you as well. That's 10. And then, wait, 4, that's 6. And 6, that's 12. I don't know why I'm just doing the math here. I don't know why. But like that's 1, 2 equals 3, which is also reconciliation. I do see this as like a year for reconciliation for you too. Like I really feel that you guys reconcile. It may take like a little bit slow here. There is definitely passion for you as well here. The person's very passionate about with you that. And this is also when you guys do connect, it's going to bring like more passion like within yourselves, like hobbies as well here. Maybe somebody likes to sing here. There's a beach picture here. I know there's water in London. I've never been there though, but I've seen it. You know, I mean, like, what am I doing here? Oh, my roommate just got something from London. Your birthday, yeah, your birthday's on the 24th, yeah, because oh, his birthday's on the 24th. I'll look into that right now. Yeah, his birthday's 24. Okay, yeah, I'm the 14th of February. What's stopping him? I really feel that his maze. It's like he's like in a maze of things. And he's getting so excited that he wants to like, but at the same time, maybe he needs to realize he needs to slow down. Maybe there's some things like he's like working out through in his life, but I'll clarify that for you. Right now too, like it's like something about balancing out as well. Like maybe he's like it's something about balancing and like getting too ahead of himself, and he wants to take things slow and to unfold. Maybe he's waiting for like the right time here, but I'll clarify that for you right now because we got patience here too. Let me clarify that. There's my other deck. So lost, yeah. Okay, so let me explain this. Okay, I'm gonna get that. So you're asking about what's taking him, which I'm going to clarify right now. So we have, again, this mazing right here. It's talking about, it's like the person and the labyrinth in the maze, right? And it's talking about slow down when you are excited. You get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold naturally, right? So it's talking about, like, you know, trying to work through a maze of things. And we have this clarified by the speak the language of love. So it could possibly be that maybe he's trying to go through a maze of, like, what he wants to say to you exactly. Maybe he just like gets excited and then he kind of withdraws and hold back because he's afraid, oh, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe he's feeling that there's a need to be patient and to work on things and like, you know, wait for the right time. Because it could also mean that maybe he's having to go through like things in his life right now that are kind of like a maze and it's kind of like working his way back to you. But I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. I hope that kind of a little bit makes it a little bit better here. It's also with the keep an open mind here as well with the slow down thing. It's like maybe he's even trying to figure out like a different route to get to you. Do you know what I mean? A different way to approach you, a different way so that this time things work out. Stuck in the head. There, yeah, that too, because you'd obviously know that that could be it too. They're so chasing their own tail. That does happen quite a bit. Let me get these other cards for you here. That does actually happen quite a bit. You guys might even be back, like, drawn together. Like, there might be, like, a path you guys, it's, like, it's going to connect you guys, though, like, the maze. Like, there's a reason for that, too, though. There always is. 9's, like, you know, you guys are almost at the end of the cycle here, too. Let me see. When's the last time you spoke to them? If you don't mind me asking, or heard from them? August. Okay, because I have the month number 9, so I was close, yeah. That kind of makes sense, because, like, the 9's, like, the month after August. So that would be, like, the first time, like, you know, first month that you're going to hear from them. So they've been kind of, like, since September, trying to figure, like, they're stuck in their head. So maybe they've been also just thinking things through. Yeah, it's either every day or nothing. It's ridiculous, yeah. They need to get out of their own head, too. They need to just, you know what I mean? Why make a maze out of stuff? So we got Cancer, which is you here. Or, that's right, yeah, you're June through July. Let's get some more. They probably, even though they're a Pisces, they're very much in their head. They could, because they're kind of close to Aquarius, but not really, you know what I mean? Because they think a lot. But I feel like they're also trying to balance out, like, something in their life, too. Like, it's like a maze. Like, they're trying to, like, come back to you, but they keep being thrown through a loop or something like that, too. That could be what the card to talk about meditate and contemplate is. Could also mean that they're going through a spiritual awakening here as well here, because that was talking about that earlier in the card. To meditate, to contemplate. They're just really thinking things through, and they're kind of taking their sweet time. But they're being patient about it, too, but they're keeping an open mind about things. They're also just trying to, they're also, like, I really feel like they're awakening, like, more spiritually. And that's kind of just, you know, kind of made them go through a whole nother, you know. But it is safe. The connection's safe here. You will be receiving some kind of communication here soon. We have Leo here. So obviously this is, well, I associate the last time of communication because you said last time was in August. So you're going to be receiving some kind of communication here soon here. And it's going to be a safe communication, obviously. They're staying safe, though, too. So I don't know if, like, I don't know how. It's, like, let me see. We have blank, you decide. We have focus. So he's kind of also kind of being sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of just put the brain on fart. Like, you know, he's just so overthinking it that he's actually, like, you know, just chasing his tail around here. But he's also, like, focusing on some kind of wisdom because he's, like, he wants to come at you and he wants to definitely rekindle with you. But he wants to, like, he's trying to, like, he may be even working out some kind of things from the past and, like, oh, or, like, reflecting on something, like, wisdom-wise in order to get back to you. Like, but he's kind of stuck at a blank mindset right now here, like, as to what that could be. Or he's just staying safe with that right now, communication, which isn't good either because it's like, you know, nothing is going on here. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's not good to do that. But he does want to make his way back to you, though. He's really excited about doing that, too. He just also maybe doesn't want to get ahead of himself. Like, he wants to maybe allow things to unfold naturally. So, figuring out self can be, you know, figuring out that their feelings are. It's also talking about change of perspective here. So, it could be just like he wants to, like I said, it's like he wants to reapproach you in a different way. Like, because, you know, he wants to make sure things work. Because if we do the same thing we always done, we're always going to get what we got. And so it's like he's trying to change the perspective of the situation, not necessarily with you, but just change the way it's like happens or approaches it or something so that this time it can be like a change in the relationship because he does choose love. He wants to have love. He wants to be happy. You make him happy. It could also be maybe that he's having to change his perspective and become happy. Maybe he was so lost, like without this communication because he was, I don't know, got stuck in his head or something like that. And now he's having to work on being happy first. And before he can come back to you, which I don't feel like it's going to be the latest. I feel it's going to be March. You can have communication. That's the very, very latest. And I really see it's like you guys will be meeting in March, like in person too. It's also talking about no more complaining. So maybe he's just like over the holidays, I think, done with the karmic too. I'll clarify it for you as well here. Yeah. So that could also be it too. Maybe the karmic went through a mind trip with him as well. He's just learning to be more kind to himself and others. Let me clarify it for you real quickly. Yeah, they can do that. Sometimes they make you go through a mind flip, you know? Or what's that movie called? Gosh. Yeah, oh my gosh. It's from the movie, the Time Warp song. If you ever sing Rocky Horror Picture Show, there's that one. It's from that song I'm talking about. Yeah, he is done with the karmic, though. He's definitely done. And this is actually helping him to rebalance, though, just like I was talking about, because we have the two balancing, like, right there. Day and night. He's trying to balance out himself again, too. He's also trying to balance out his abundance. You will be getting some kind of information as well about this within the next couple of weeks. This can also just be talking about that in some kind of information will be coming towards you in the next couple of weeks that'll bring more vitality within your life in general, but it doesn't always have to necessarily be about money here. And this will be the right time here as well. This is the perfect time that things will come about. It always comes about the perfect time. Let me see. He needed to go through that too in order to get his mind right. Yeah, it's definitely a daring rebirth. He's definitely... Let's see. I really feel that karmic of his, she'll move on really quickly if she hasn't already. Just stay, again, authentically unique, because this is what attracts them back to you. And they're also going to come about you in a different or a very unique way. Yeah, that's good to purge that. You know what I mean? It's the best time to do that, especially at the end of the year. Continue taking things one step at a time. He's going to take things one step at a time towards you, though. So it's going to be like, it's not going to be like, unfortunately, like, it's going to be like practical, but it's going to be like, once he moves forward, he's not going to move backwards, which is good. He's not going to go 2 steps forwards, 1 step backwards. It's going to be always forward. It just may be like 1 step at a time, 1 day at a time. So for a little bit, it's all for positive. Divine being too. You're also a divine being here. Like, he's going through some kind of spiritual awakening here as well. This is a connection that's infinite. This is something that's been through many lifetimes together here. He is available here too. This connection also is available for you guys to take a hold of this year if he can just get himself out of his head long enough to do so. He may, like, I picture him too, like, I picture you guys at the restaurant thing. I know this may not happen there, but maybe it will. And it's like he just takes 1 step towards you, and it's like I can see him just like, hi, or like, you know what I mean, something like that, or like, he definitely, and he'll make the moves. If you guys run into each other, he'll definitely make moves towards you. But he's gonna make moves towards you either way. But it's gonna be like hi, and it's gonna be like hi, and it's gonna be like, how you doing? How you doing? It's not gonna be like come out full blown. I do feel that there's something here about career too as well. Here, maybe he's going through career change here, or just something about focusing on career here. Career maybe in regards to leadership here. This could talk about maybe because you were talking about that restaurant thing here. Maybe this is somehow tied with that, or just focus on that for right now, and that might bring about this connection as well here. The old, which is him, is going to take action towards you. He's going to present you with some kind of gift. I really see like a flower though, but I just figured out the other day too that roses, like back in the day in the medieval times, the colors meant different things. Like if you were trying to date somebody, I was like, wow. Rose obviously meant like you wanted to be with somebody. So it's like they're going to present you some kind of gift here, and that it's also talking about the wish fulfillment here too. It's also like any of the old action is not going to be no more. Like he's going to come about it through a different way. So just be aware that it's going to come about differently this time. So, and that's also a need to keep an open mind about that. So, but it's not bad though. It's good. He's also just, again, like working on a solar plexus chakra here. He's trying to work on his vitality. He's trying to just get present here in the now here. I feel that he's a little bit kind of lost, like when it comes to because of the heartbreak here with you. Like he kind of got a little bit lost. And he's trying to just find his way back to today, like, so he can make his moves towards you and to this relationship here. Let me get some other love cards. Hold on. Actually, let me get these cards. March is going to be very, like, I really feel like for sure, like, by March, you guys are going to be in contact, like, in person here. He's also working through his fears, but that doesn't mean, like, you won't have contact beforehand. Like, Valentine's Day, maybe, like, something too, but, like, you guys will be meeting together in the flesh by March sometimes. I don't know, like, what day exactly, but maybe, like, around the 16th. He's also just trying to work through his fears here. Like, definitely, he needs to work through that first. It is some kind of fears he's working through, and this could be about, like, working through just, like, how to approach you or just whatever that may be. That's also another water sign there as well. So it's got something to do with emotions here. And Scorpios, like they sting. Like maybe he's scared of being stung or something. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to heartbreak again. Let me see. Maybe something happened during the Scorpio season. Oh, him or you? maybe something happened during the Scorpio season that kind of brought some kind of fear up to the surface too that he's working through as well right now. And if he's the one having family issues, that could definitely be another case for that too. We have definitely the emotions are running high though, definitely. Super moon. So maybe like this super moon coming up here, the one that's going to be on the 21st, that might bring about more emotions to the surface here, or maybe that's going to bring more emotions to him to like work through these fears. There's also a need to take time to breathe out, or right now that's what he's doing here. He's taking some time to kind of just chill out, because I really feel that it's like he got so ahead of himself with the connection and his thoughts and everything. It's just like, whoa. And then he's like, he needs to just chill out for whatever reason, or that, I don't know why, because it's like, well, it's like, what about me? I'm waiting. But there is a fiery climax that approaches here in Aries. Like I said, by the time you guys are like March, by April, in March, you guys are going to meet, like, for sure, but it's going to come about, like, in a big way. It's going to come out through different. It's going to come out differently. I sent message in Scorpio season, last message. So maybe something with that message might have something to do with it too here. Something that he's, like, working through. Things will be, like, coming in full. So don't let the past hold you back. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's kind of in a way, like, he's holding himself back because of whatever this fears may be, his thoughts, and that's why he's taking so long. That's what, in regards to your question, holding back. He's still stuck on the past, maybe, and he needs to be moving forward, and he's just making himself there. He doesn't have to be like, you know what I mean? Like, but he will work through that. He will. Because he's got to take the action towards you. And you are at the end of this situation is at the end of the tough cycle here. So by the time Aquarius season starts, which is just a week away, you guys, even if it's like not together in physical, you guys energetically will be in a new cycle together, which is good. He's a bad emotional communicator, always an issue with everyone. I definitely will not reach out. Yeah, that's probably what he needs to work. That's right. There we go. Just like I was saying, he has to work through his emotions with that. The way he expresses himself. That's why I'm trying to say that. Yeah, that definitely. And 9 is always about close to the end of the cycle here. And 3 and 5 added together is 8, which is a message. So, like, he's got to, that's what the holdup is right here, too. That's the main issue beside other things, you know what I mean? It's that he's needing to work. And you want him to come back with the right communication. There's always a reason to everything, like, when it comes to time-wise, like, even if you don't understand, because you want things to come about the right way, like, for them to work out. Because this situation I see is once he goes forward, he's not going to go back. This did want to come out. It says, luck is on your side with Sagittarius here. Good lucky year for you in this energy here. There is Cupid's arrow. This is new beginnings. They're very open-minded. They're very carefree. They have their target. Ooh, good cards for you. Good cards right here. Here we go. So we got a win-win outcasted forecasted, which Libras are always they're about balance again. So there's that talk about balance here. Like, he needs to balance out that too. They're also very much relationship. They love to have relationships. My roommates are Libra, so I know this. And then we have a personal issue reaches resolution with a full moon in Cancer. So full moon, things coming to full cycle. In Cancer, that's your sign here. So I do see that you will be reaching some kind of win-win situation, some kind of balance, some kind of compromise when it comes to this situation here. Wait, so let me see. Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, I would say, like, honestly, like, like 2 months, like, communication for sure, like 2 to 3 months, which is like March. Like, that makes kind of sense. You guys are going to be reaching some kind of resolution here. Is he the one that's going to be making the move towards you? Let's see. I hope so. He needs to do so. He's going to come back a lot more balanced. He will. Yeah, right here. There we go. He's going to be taking action towards you on that nice white and shining horse here. With that star is coming up here again. Look at that. It's coming up here like 3 times here. Like, the star, wish fulfillment. So, like, I would really pay attention to something like that, like a shooting star. Like, even if you don't see it on that night. Because that's definitely going to, maybe that even, like, happens, like, on the night that you guys, like, connect or something like this. Some kind of star, like, wish fulfillment here. It's also, like, shooting forward. Stars, like, reaching your dreams here. There we go. Compromise. It's going to be compromising. But let me get a few more love cards for you here. Let me see. Butts or... Oh, okay. So we got vulnerability and intimacy. So he's also in a way afraid to be vulnerable. Your energy isn't a very grounded and good place. It's very good. Like your energy is, it's him that's the one that needs to be working on it. Keep your energy going. It can only get better. He's afraid to be vulnerable. He's afraid to be intimate. Like he's afraid to be vulnerable when it comes to intimacy with you. But that's what he needs to do. He needs to allow himself to be vulnerable. And just remember that in order for us to receive love, we have to be vulnerable too, risking being vulnerable, which means that at all costs. Like, you know what I mean? Just know that. But that's the only way to get intimacy is to become vulnerable. And he will. He's going to be vulnerable. He's going to become vulnerable with himself first when it comes to his emotions, and then very much vulnerable with you here. You will have some kind of understanding, and he's having some kind of understanding right now when it comes to the situation here, and you will have understanding as to why there was a delay in communication here. It is saying to trust here. There's not trust the situation. There's trust here. There's obedience here as well. He's definitely obedient to you, even if, you know, he was with the karmic here and continue to be obedient. You will get your opportunity here as well. Obedience leads to opportunity. And by doing that, and you can work on that now, and everything that you're doing from this today on is what's going to help this to grow. And all you have to do is just surrender and trust that, you know, that this is meant to be, and trust in divine timing, which I said, it's only the worst case scenario is March. That's 2-3 months now. Continue to be whole and stand in your wholeness, and that knowing that you are a whole person individual, and that it's just two individuals becoming even more whole. Visualize. That will help bring things about. He's also visualizing that. He's also trying to visualize himself being whole, because he's a little bit got some holes. Like he's like cheese right now. Like he's got the cheese holes. Like, you know what I mean? He's got to fill some of his holes first. That's what he's trying to visualize, and he's surrendering to that process too as well, which is actually helping him to grow up here. But definitely, he's definitely fantasizing about you. Yeah, I was like making sure that's the right word. Imagination. He's definitely thinking a lot about you, visualizing about that. He's visualizing his connection here. Cheese holes, like, you know what I mean? Like they have, like, they need to fill in the little spots. Like that's what I'm talking about here. Let me get a few more cards for you. Hold on. It's like, hold on. Yeah, I mean that's how it's like. That's what I'm trying to like see that. But he's also like, it's just, sometimes they take longer than others, you know what I mean? But there is also a need to realize, like, I mean, you got to also, like, not saying that for you, but just, I was reading this today in another article, that when it comes to things like that, it's got to always make sure you continue doing your thing, because what meant to be will always come your way. You don't have to hold and wait on anything, but realize that, there has to be a time frame that you have to put on, because, otherwise people can wait forever, sadly. So, but you know what I mean? But I don't feel that's the case. I'm just saying that, like, because I'm going to put this video on afterwards, and in case anybody else watches it. And I know that I have resonated with that for you in the past. But hold on, let me get a few more cards and just clean these cards up for you first, because my butt's sore. So I'm going to have to hurry this up, because I'm, like, sitting on the floor today. It hurts. It's like, ouch. Maybe he's being a sore butt right now, too. Like, that could be another reason why. Or just being a sore butt head. Hold on. Second. Maybe like this too, he's just trying to clear up his cards. He wants to have the right cards on the table for you as well. Like he doesn't want to come off and like not have play the best hand for you too. That could be as well something to know about here. Give me a second. But this situation, you guys are gonna have this chance to choose and work on this relationship this year. That's for sure with that. He just needs to bring that balance in. He's just also balancing the mind there too with meditation, contemplation. Maybe that would help him out to meditate. That actually probably would be very beneficial for him. Let me get a few more cards for you here. Whoa. Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's like, there's a willingness to the perspective of things. Like he's got to be willing to change his perspective and willingness to see things in a different perspective, open up his mind. What the question is, what's holding him back is the mind and that expression, and what you were talking about earlier about the emotional, part of that. That's what's holding him up the most here, and the ego, and just being with that ego and just being hard-headed. That would be the biggest thing. But he's growing and he's maturing with this, and the situation in itself is going to help. Has been already working its way to help him change that perspective. And there's just a need for you to continue to be open in perspective as well here, and know that there is going to be some kind of validation, and this is validation as well, that this is going to come about. This is true, and this will be so. This will bring some peace for you, peace of mind, peace of heart here. Maybe like a dove will be associated. Peace. They always bring peace. Like after the rain comes, rain and sunshine. Air sign, which is communication here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I see a little dove and like got a message. If a bird like goes to your window with like goes to your window, that's a spirit animal sign saying there's a message coming through. If it's a dove, that might be the day that you get a message. If not, just be aware if there's like a lot of birds doing that, that might be that maybe like this universe saying that it's going to be a message coming through for you soon, or just that know that that's like in a way him sending you a message. If they leave something for you, that's even like, Hogwarts, like, from Harry Potter. We have abundance here too again, so it's like maybe, just realize it's like I feel it's more like vitality and just good energy overall with good luck here this year. Abundance in all things. Let me see, get a couple more cards for you because my butt hurts really bad. Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's trying to get his stuff together too. He's being motivated. He's trying to reach for the stars and make himself a little bit more motivated. Maybe he was kind of slacking off for a little bit. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah. I will send a donation. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of what he is. Reach for the stars, but pay attention to the stars because that's come up enough times. Like go outside one night. If you can watch that blood moon, do that. Look for the stars. There may be some kind of answer and epiphany with that. I always do that whenever I feel lost in life. So, but thank you so much for joining me again. I love it. Thank you guys so much for your support. And my other person who's not watching this now, I'm going to upload this video. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys next time too. So bye. So I made the, 2019 be the best year yet, you guys. So thank you. And I have a new Instagram in case you guys have Instagram. It's Jenna_intuitive therapy. You guys can add me on there too. So, okay. Bye. How do I turn this off? I forgot. Oh, here we go.